Assalamualaikum and hello. Today I'm going to talk about Hadal, which is one of the ocean zone in the ocean. The ocean is divided into 5 zones. First is the pelagic zone, or we call as the upper open ocean, which the depth is from the surface to the 650 feet deep. Next is the mesopelagic zone, or we call as the middle open ocean. The depth is 650 to 3,300 feet deep. Next is the petipelagic zone, or lower open oceans. Next is the abyssopelagic zone, or we call as the abyss. Abyss have depth 13,000 to 20,000 feet deep. And the last one is the Hadal Zone, or deep ocean trench. First of all, let me see what is Hadal. Hadal Zone is named after the Greek god of the underworld. The Hadal Zone, separated from the Bethiel by the even darker abyssal zone, starts at the ocean floor around 6 kilometers below sea level. It consists only of trench formed by the movement of the Earth's tectonic plate. Pressure in the Hadal Zone is very high, can reach to 16 psi, which is 110 times the pressure on the surface. Next, the temperature in this deep water is extremely cool, ranging between 1 and 4 degrees Celsius. Sunlight is unable to reach this deep, which means the zone exists in perpetual darkness. At the deepest, in the Mariana Trench, the stretch are 11 kilometers below the sea level. Actually, there are 46 trenches in the ocean that make up the entire Hadal Zone. For illustrate, 84% of these Hadal Zone are found in the Pacific Ocean. Now, let we see what aquatic life that live at this Hadal Zone. The aquatic life that living there have to living in a hostile environment under extreme pressure near freezing waters with few nutrition and absolutely darkness. First is amphipod. Amphipods are the tiny flea-like crustaceans similar to shrimp and lobster. Usually, they can be found at 20,856 feet under level sea. Amphipods serve as a food source for other animals and fish at the bottom of the ocean. Amphipod belongs to phylum Arthropoda. Their kingdom is Animalia. Their subphylum is Crustacea. Their class are from Malacostraca. Their superclass is Eumalacostraca. And their superorders is Paracarida. And lastly, their order is Amphipoda. Amphipods picking up on any debris for floating from zone above. They also attack and eat each other and other small organisms. Amphipod is quite small, but their size can reach up to 30 inches in length. One of the examples of amphipod species is Alicella gigantea. Next organism is snailfish. Snailfish have a skeleton made of cartilage instead of bone, which research believe it helps them to handle high pressure at the Hadal Zone. Kingdom for snailfish is Animalia. Their phylum is Chordata. Their class are Actinopterygii. Their order is Corpaniformes. Their superfamily is Cyclopteridea. Their family is Liparidae and their type genus is Liparis. Snailfish living at a depth of 26,831 feet below the surface. These fish are translucent so that all of their inner organs can be visible. They have a special compound called trimethylamine oxide, or we call as a TAMO, that help them to stabilize protein and cell membrane at such high pressure in the Hadal Zone. The example of this species is Pseudoliparis suirae. Last but not least is cast eel. Cast eel can be found as deep as 27,460 feet below the surface of the ocean. Kingdom for the cast eel is Animalia. Their phylum is Chordata. Their class is Actinopterygii. Their order is Ophidiiformes. Their suborder is Ophidioidae. And last, their family is from Ophidiidae. They eat amphipod and plankton as their food resources. They have likely non-function eyes since light level at the Hadal Zone are low to non-existent, but they have a sensory pole on their head that scientists believe it replaced the function of the eyes. Next, the cast eel. The skeleton of this cast eel is reinforced with extra bone material in a process known as ossification. This process helps the fish withstand the immense pressure of the ocean at that depth. The example of this fish is Ophidian barbatum. That's all from me. Thank you.